Chilling on the water. This is what we like to do.
I'm qualified too. I can't believe it.
Happened you need. Alright guys, another quick update. It is a weekend again and we've been busy. So this has arrived this week. If you can see it there, but this is, remember from previous video, my transducer I purchased was the wrong one. So that's in-hole transducer. So I'll be fitting that at some point. Diesel heater time. So we've got a heater on board, which is built in. So you've got heater vents all around the place, under this sofa, everywhere. Where's the control? There it is. It's a old Harbourfestival, however you pronounce it. We know it kicks in and works because we tried it when we were in the yard. But all the pipe working ducting's all knackered. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. My mate Wayne, Van Life Builds, a shout out to Wayne. He does camper van conversions. And he had a piece of trunking lying around. Well, not lying around, in his workshop. So this is a broken piece that I need to replace and repair down there. And Wayne has given me this new section. So yeah, camper vans, as a lot of you may know, camper vans and boats share some same components, like one on 12 volt, 24 volt. They use same diesel heater systems. So got a similar system on here, but ours is quite a bit bigger. Well, actually you can get one of these on a van, but it's just quite a big diesel heater. I take you down and we'll see where she lives. So there it is. So that's the body of it. Goes right back over there. That's an exhaust that comes off. That's the ducting. It runs around, and then that runs all around the boat. So we're going to fit that on. I've got a new toolbox. Look down here, as you can see, it's getting rather crowded. So, new toolbox. Yeah, we're getting crowded. We're going to be doing engine servicing soon. So, Mr. Kelly, or G-Dog, as we now call him, has got us all the bits. So we've got, yeah, the size of those oil filters. Look at the size of that. Some little oil filters. Fuel filter, fuel filter, fuel filter, fuel, and impeller, because we don't know the state of the impellers on the boat, so we're going to rip them out and replace them. And that's what a new one looks like. I imagine when we take the old ones out, the blades will be a bit worn. But either way, say we've just bought the boat, so we want to make sure that when we take her out to sea, the things that we can take care of and prevent are going to be done first. So we're going to get on. Yeah, still a bit of a mess, but not too bad. Not too bad, is it, Bird?
No.
So, and I've got some tape to repair the canvas. I've got a guy coming Thursday to measure up for the canvas. But in the meantime, we've got to patch it up. We've got a few holes and things. I've got the broom holding it up.
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, so we'll make it last a little bit longer. Right, it's getting chilly, so I better get on and try and get this diesel heater fixed and running. Because
I just hope it ain't going to look a mess when we do it.
Well, it doesn't matter if it looks a mess.
It's not going to look very pretty, is it?
It's being replaced.
It's only a temporary measure. So
yeah.
It's all right.
More importantly, heating.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I feel the cold, so I'm glad to get a bit more warmth instead of...
Yeah, because we've got a little oil radiator and a fan heater there, which actually, in fairness, warm the boat pretty well. But
it's kicked out a lot of heat, hasn't it?
Kicks out a lot of heat by kicking through a lot of electric. But right, let's crack on. I'll show you how we get on with this. Right, cleared a bit of space down here now, so you can see what we're looking at. Don't know if the lights are flickering or not. Yeah, so I've got to get that to join to there. That's a little manky old filter, so I've got a new filter which is there, so I'll pop that in line, and hopefully that exhaust is okay. I think that's just a cover heat proof, well I know it is a heat proof thing over the metal exhaust, and the metal exhaust is on a flexi. It's wobbling, so it should be attached up there a bit more. We'll do that after. So this is all the gubbins to the Harbourfestival. So it's quite a big unit. Oh yeah, let's get it together and see what happens. Alright, and the bird is up there. Ah, shot of the bird. She's patching at the canopy.
Ow. Ow.
And making a meal of something. Alright, so we've got a new bit of pipe on, new fuel filter in. A pipe is a different diameter to the rest of it, where it comes off of here. So I've used this special tape. Where is it? Special tape stuff. Tape it together for a moment, because I don't want to waste money on this until I know that it all works. So once we know it all works, then we can order some proper joiners, and then I'll put together some joiners and jubilees. But so far, looking good. Now I've got to go down in the engine room because there are a couple of bits in there that need joining back together. So again, special tape. So it's like foil tape stuff. Tape it together and see if it works. And the bird's up there messing about, waterproofing, taping up holes in the canopy. Don't fall through, bird. Morning guys. Well, a week's gone by since the last clip you've just seen of me trying to get a diesel heater going, and I left you hanging there. So it's not working. There's a problem with the ECU, I think. So there was a loose wire in there, or burnt wire, which I took out and rewired, put a new terminal in, and it still didn't work. Took the control box off, gave it to Keith next door. He took it apart to inspect it. There's no burnt components in there, so I'm suspecting it's locked out. So there is a trick I've read up about online to tap 12 volts to one of the pins momentarily, but that didn't work. So it's an old Harbourfestival D5 heater system, and I think the ECU's locked out, so heater's not working. So yeah, in debate what to do with that, because the control box is out 500 quid, so that's out of the question, and you can't get them. You can get a Chinese diesel heater, which lots of boats have got around here. I'm not a big fan of those. I know they're cheap. Rich has got one on Believe. They're only like 80 or 90 quid for a whole thing. I have got one actually, but I've never fitted it because I just didn't like it for another boat. So yeah, in debate on what to do with the heater. But it's Saturday. I'll tell you what we have got going on. More plug sockets. So I've got this back box. These are great. These are. You're limited on space because not always, or you don't always want to cut behind panels either. This is going to go here with a plug on it. So we need to drill one hole for the cable through, and there's another cable which I'll link up to the socket I fitted over there. So I've got a plug socket this side, just for my laptop. Heater, so because the heater's not working, that's all we got at the moment, keeping us warm, and it's freaking cold because late October. Yeah, getting a lot of condensation in the boat, so we need heating. I've got a heater coming today, which is going to mount on the wall here. So I've got to wire some plug sockets into that. What's going on here? That's a bit of a, not too bad. So I've got another plug socket to go down there, double plug socket there, and then I will run a cable from that one under the floor and then behind this bed to come out down by the bin to power the new heater. So that's bloody electric bin. So that's today's jobs so far. There might be some more, but yeah, I'll try and remember to record a bit more to show you guys. All right, see you in a minute. Coffee first. All right, let's go for it. Oh, bird's out jogging, so she's jogging around the marina. I'm gonna do it all myself. So someone's cut the panel out before, very bad, you're not going to cut it bloody straight. And behind here, That's a C-Tex thing for the autopilot. Lots of wiring. And what's a mess? Look at this space. Use that space. Can make the boat bigger. Look. Look at all that. There's some insulation behind here because I can feel a draft coming through there. That's the bottom of the boat. Or part of it. Yeah. That's all it is. Fiberglass. Alright. So yeah, back in the 90s they didn't utilise all the space because I bet new boats now don't have voids like that in them. Maximise that. Yeah. I thought about maybe cutting that out and then the TV could raise up behind there, but it's way too much effort. So yeah, projects and projects. Alright, I'm gonna get some wiring done. Alright, don't think you want to watch me doing all the wiring, but here we go. It's in. One new socket. I like these flush mounted back boxes, they blend in quite well. So that's running down the back there. Chew that box off to the other ones. Right, so put this seating back together and then move on to the next ones. And the bird's gone to the shop to get some bacon for breakfast, even better. Right, so that's all back together, all looking good. Little socket over there just fits in nicely. Lovely. So moving on to the next one, I've got to wait for the heater, and then when the heater gets here I'm going to mount that on the wall here. I need to see which side the plug's on, and then I'll mount a plug socket. So I've got a heater outlet there for the diesel heater that doesn't work. So in here, when ready, I've got a double socket there, modern one with USB chargers. That's going to go in place of that one there. And then we'll run a cable from the back of that one under the floor, around here, to there, and then another socket thusly. Sounds simple enough, but it's a boat. So yeah, that's a seacock, the new seacock and piping down there that we did whilst we were in the yard. So place is in a mess again. God damn it. Boat jobs always create a mess. Alright, let's get on with it. Alright, so bacon butty was good. Got to cut this out now. So come on, I cut all around here. It's quite thick as well. I can fit the wood is, and a bit of GRP. Got the wires ready. It wasn't that easy. I had to drill a hole in the floor under there to get the wire through. So the wires are run. The bear's here. She's just waiting for the emails to go and get the heater. So I'm gonna drill that out and cut it out, and then plug socket can go in ready. Get some wires ready. All right, progress. Right, there we have progress. So never straightforward on a boat, of course. So that socket's there. It's not wired in yet behind because I've got to do the other socket over this side. So I had to drill a hole in the floor into there. I said that earlier, I think. Alright, so the socket's going to go on the wall out here. So that's a hole for the cable. The socket's going to go there. So I've got a multi-tool that section out. Back box to go in. I don't paint these back boxes because the timber's so thick. Heater's still not bloody arrived yet. But me and my deliveries never on time. So I've hope the socket's in the right place. It says there's 1.5 meter cable on the heater, so it should go up there and around there. It's bound to be on that side, isn't it? Not the side putting the plug on. I can't put the plug on this side because the outlet's down there, the heater. When I get that running, and the bird's doing her hair, so in the mess because everything's out of place at the minute. All right, get these plugs wired in, and then it's beer time. Oh yeah! Right, sockets are in. That's thanks, bird. Out of my way. That's all done, wired in. So back together, wired in. So there we go. No heater. Damn B&Q, still not in. So hopefully it'll be installed tomorrow so I can get that on because it gets cold in the evening. But yeah, all in all, a day of sockets again. What a beautiful day it is. Not I've seen any of it. Lovely. Alright, beer time. See you later. Hi guys, Sunday. The heater hasn't turned up, so we're still waiting for that. But
annoying.
Yeah, it is. But we reached over 1,000 subscribers this week, so thanks guys. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed, and thanks for everyone who's watching. Yeah, I can't believe it.
I know. It's amazing. I can't believe 1,000 people want to watch us.
Yeah, well, loads of people watching us, but 1,000 people have subscribed. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're going to be doing lots more videos, and well, I've got loads of things to come. Loads of videos coming up of the work we've been doing on the boat so far, and then we've got just haven't taken her out yet, so we've got all that to look forward to. So, what's today's jobs, Bird?
I think you're drilling holes, putting a bracket up for a TV.
Oh yeah, Bird wants a bracket up. Let's have a look. It's down here. Oh yeah, I broke the blind when we bought the boat over the hatch.
Names at me for breaking stuff. I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that down and see if it can be fixed and wound back up. That's the blind.
So, you want a TV here.
I'm going to put the TV up there. So we've got a little bracket off the other boat. So I'm going to nut and bolt through the wardrobe.
Oh, to take this stuff out.
Yes.
Just chuck
So, and then take that blind down, see if I can roll it back into its cassette. And then new bedding to go on. Alright, jobs. Let's get on with it. Thanks, guys.